Well, hey everyone, welcome to another episode of... This is a trickier case than I'd like to admit. We don't have any Hamish belongings? I assume he's here. I assume he was arrested?
Locked.
No, okay, so what are we doing? We're gonna talk to Lestrade.
Inspector, I believe that Martin Hamish is
what?
guilty of the murder of Montague Dunn.
No, wait.
Aha! I knew it. I'll send the lads around to arrest him.
Very good. I shall wait to hear from you.
I'm not positive. I mean, I'm positive, but... What just happened? What just happened? No. I've got all these clues still. I've got... No, something's... Hang on. Albert is not very good at botany. It is doubtful that he could have learned how to... No, yeah. I don't think it's Albert in any way. The knowledge Miss White acquired at the university might not be enough to guarantee the correct... Yeah, I think she did. Said she's a... I don't know. Let's see what's happening here. I mean, I do think...
Inspector, I came here as quickly as I could.
Martin Hamish is in the large glass house. There's no need to hurry.
Okay. Let's take a look. Please continue the investigation. So we haven't even found all of the clues. So I'm not ready to make an arrest. I mean, we'll go in and see him. Maybe there's new...
Holmes, my God!
Yes, we found him like that.
Our messing around with the ventilation system didn't go unnoticed. Mr. Hamish realized that we knew.
Inspector, could you arrange the body, please? I should like to examine it.
Or he's been murdered. Oh my goodness gracious. He was murdered, wasn't he?
The mark around the neck is very visible. He died instantly.
It's going to be a confession, but it's going to be not in his writing. Life has become a living hell. I find it unbearable. Dunn deserved to die, but I cannot forgive myself for having his blood upon my hands. We Hamishes seem to always fall victim to our circumstances, and I find myself to be no exception. I must atone. I should do so here now. Farewell. I'm not sold. I'm not sold on this.
Holmes, his left shoe is unique. This anomaly is often a characteristic of...
A club foot. Bravo, Watson. That is the key element of this case.
Because of the footprints were different? Martin Hamish was unable to run due to the tibial torsion of his club foot. Therefore, we should find out how he had sufficient time to lock the door of the Colonial Collection Room and activate the ventilation system. Did he have an accomplice? Discuss with Lestrade the possible impact of new clues found. Okay. So we are taking that. But he wasn't acting alone. And the other two both had keys.
Something about this rings very oddly.
Why do you say that, Mr. Holmes?
Why? Because of Mr. Hamish's club foot. Oh, I deserve to be kicked from here to Charing Cross. I should have noticed it.
But, Mr. Holmes, I can't see why.
No, I don't suppose you do. You must recall that Mr. Dunn was locked inside the Colonial Collection Room by the murderer. If it was Mr. Hamish, he would have had to run up to his workplace to trigger the fan situated above it, taking into consideration the condition of his foot.
Well, It is still possible.
Perhaps, but it is rather strange that such a person as Mr. Hamish decided to base his plan on the speed of his gait.
You mean to say that somebody helped him?
So the suicide is questionable?
Correct. Mr. Hamish accuses only himself in his letter, and so the investigation stops.
Possibly an accomplice, then? That idea had not occurred to me, Mr. Holmes.
I have another idea, Inspector. Thanks to the testimony that we have collected, we are able to rebuild the events as they took place that day.
With a timeline, such as we did in the Jack the Ripper case.
Precisely.
The map at the entrance of Kew Gardens should help us with our timeline.
Let us analyze the facts and statements so that we may recreate the events of that morning.
Oh, my goodness. Martin Hamish and Montague Dune went to meet Albert in the Seed House around 9:30. At the Seed House around 9:30. What? Oh, okay. That's who told us that. Right. Okay. It was around 20 minutes to 10 when Hamish and Montague Dune were out the backyard. It was around 20 minutes to 10, so 9:40, when Hamish and Montague Dune were out to the backyard. Went out to the backyard. After 10 minutes, go out into the backyard. After 10 minutes, making it 9:50, Dunn recommended his inspection and entered the dry tropics room. Hamish returned to the Seed House. Martin Hamish had a conversation with Miss White at 10 o'clock. Until 10:40, when she saw Hamish and Albert in the water lily greenhouse and joined them there. Until when? 10:40. Hamish ran to Albert as soon as he observed it was about 10:30. Hamish ran to Albert as soon as he observed that Montague Dune was unwell, which was around 10:30. Albert was in the Seed House the entire morning. He observed Hamish returning from visiting Miss White 10 minutes past 10. Oh, that's cool. Well, okay, wait. Hang on, we gotta start over. That, yeah. So, who is everyone here? Mrs. White. Mrs. White is the woman in blue. The guy in the green is Albert, and Hamish is the guy in like the teal coat, and then Montague is okay. So he arrives. La da da. How's it going? They go and they chat for a bit. He goes in to do his inspection. Yeah, he was the one.
Let us summarize. Montague Dune was poisoned inside the Colonial Collection Room. He forced open the door, which means that someone locked him inside there at 10:20. Martin Hamish was last seen at 10:10. This means that he has approximately 10 minutes to lock the door of the Colonial Collection Room. Given that he was club-footed, it is doubtful. Albert also has 10 minutes to lock the door of the Colonial Collection Room, which is quite enough time. Miss White was last seen at 10 o'clock, which means that she had approximately 20 minutes to lock the door. More than enough time. Perfect, Watson. Now, let us ascertain who assisted Martin Hamish in killing Montague Dunn.
Hamish's timeline. Martin Hamish and Albert are not accomplices. It is unlikely that Albert would have had the opportunity, and 10 minutes would not have been enough time to lock the door to the Colonial Room. Albert was Martin Hamish's accomplice. 10 minutes would have been enough time for him to follow Montague down and lock the door in order. No, I really don't think the kid is guilty. I honestly don't. I think she felt desperate. She didn't like the way that Dunn treated Albert. 20 minutes, it would have been enough time to trap. She could have locked the door and alerted to activate the ventilation system. She could have. The knowledge Miss White acquired at the university might not be enough to guarantee the correct reaction of the deadly plants. But that's okay, because Hamish did. Margaret White and Martin Hamish's accomplice in killing... So, wait. I found all the clues. Okay. Margaret White was Martin Hamish's accomplice in killing. Her professional ambition and personal situation had been damaged by the breakup with Dunn. Because they were shacking up, right? That was a thing. He's not very good at botany. It's doubtful that he could have done it on his own. Just for the hell of it, what happens here? The Divine Syndicate stole all but the deadly plants. Including the other things they could have used to murder. No. It's definitely not them. Albert's motive. He didn't have the biology knowledge, though. He's not very smart with this stuff. There's literally no way to get Albert in on this, eh? The knowledge acquired at the university might not be enough. Oh. Ten minutes would have been enough. Humiliated repeatedly by his father and denied his dreams, Albert resolved to aid and abet the murder. Oh, dear. Okay. The breakup. My dearest Margaret, following our last conversation, I believe it might be better if you vacate your position here. As you pointed out quite bluntly, you are no longer in need of my support. I'll give you back to your freedom. Huh. As you pointed out. So she said she didn't need his help anymore. But maybe that was a bluff. I know your financial troubles are overwhelming. Please let me reassure you that I do not permit you to remain in such a dilemma. I was born in a wealthy family. I would consider it an honor if you might accept my help. So she wasn't desperate. Albert had her covered. Which makes it seem like maybe Albert is the... Like, her motive disappears. And he was embarrassed. She could have done it on her own. She was a more than qualified student. She didn't need Hamish's help. But Albert would have. Yep, this is the way we're going. We have to. Albert Dunn killed his father in collaboration with Hamish, citing years of humiliation and frustration his father dictating his life. We conclude that Albert is a cold-blooded murderer who deserves life in prison. Killing Dunn in collaboration with Hamish was the only way to end years of torment and humiliation. We can allow the police to believe it was Hamish alone, so Albert can go free, but he must live with his consequences. No, I mean, it's a shitty situation, but murder is murder. Yeah, we gotta lock him up. Sorry. You know, your dad was a dick, and it happens, but you don't get to kill him. You know, it's not like in the Love the Sailor one, right? Where the guy was like beating the shit out of her. The husband. I mean, it still wasn't great, but I don't know. I understood it a little more. This, you know, your dad's not
Inspector?
beating you.
It's all over now, lad. There is no use denying it. We know that you murdered your father. Patricide by plant poisoning. Very alliterative.
What? You're mad. I didn't do it. I don't know anything about botany. No!
Wait, what? Oh no! Wait. Collaboration with Hamish, setting deep frustration. Do we want to accept this decision? Do we want to choose another ending? I'm going to choose another ending. Before the moral choice was made. Is this cheating? I don't want to cheat. I'm curious because with the last case we got like this definitive confession. Once we were like, we think you did it, and he was like, yeah, you're right. Right? Like there was a definitive yes, we got it right. And we haven't gotten that on all of the cases, and if it was Albert, we definitely didn't just get it now. So what if we do think it was White? What if that and he... Wait, what's going on here? Are not accomplices. 20 minutes was more than enough. Albert studies. So what if we do this? I know this is cheating. I gotta make sense of if this is no more definitive, then I'm going back with Albert. Because I do think it's Albert, but I'm just wondering if, like, you know, if the game's in the wrong and not us.
But Holmes, how can you be certain that we'll find Miss White here?
It is obvious, Watson. Just use your brain.
What?
I am using it. I do use it.
Now that the rope has tightened around Martin Hamish, Miss White must act to erase all traces of her implication. After the suicide of her accomplice, there is one final trace remaining: the deadly plants of the Divine Syndicate. She will be there.
Very good. Shall we go?
Just one moment. Now listen to me, Watson. I shall see her alone. You will conceal yourself behind her, quietly.
Whatever are you planning?
Nothing spectacular. The impulses of women have always been a mystery to me, but she is a bold one, and so we must be cautious.
All right. You can count on me, Holmes.
What is happening? So it is her. Otherwise, all this is too elaborate.
Mr. Holmes, good day to you.
You do not seem surprised, Miss White.
Well, I was expecting you.
Not for too long, I believe. So please tell me, as it is still unclear, who planned the murder? Was it you?
You were wrong, Mr. Holmes.
It was Martin Hamish, then. You managed to convince him to take on a more prominent role.
You could not be further from the truth.
You think that you can fool me?
You don't care what I think.
It is difficult to care about someone who is capable of pushing a man to his suicide. It is over, Miss White. The police will be here any minute.
Over, perhaps. One moment you were here, and the next, you were on the other side.
The other side? No! Stop!
What?
I beg you not to do this, Miss White.
Don't come any closer.
Please remain calm. We can help you.
Not one step further. Don't try to stop me.
Stop this foolishness. You cannot truly want to die.
No, it's too late.
Come on, Watson. Oh, I didn't have time to... Okay, first of all, that's fast-acting stuff. Second of all, I barely had time.
This is tragic, Holmes.
Are you able to do anything?
I'm afraid not. The poison has been fulgurating. Her heart stopped instantly, poor child.
What? I mean, she was ready to kill herself. Should that now prove guilt? Does that prove guilt? She was also... Otherwise, she would just fight for her innocence, right? Okay, let's see if we can do that again, but actually save her life. And I'll skip all the dialogue and stuff. I know this is like the most cheaty episode we've ever done. But I just have to, it's making me second guess most of the cases that we've quote-unquote solved.
But Holmes...
Right, okay. Yep, skip some more. Skip. Come on, skip. Let me skip.
You... No. So...
You...
It...
You...
It... It...
Yep.
I beg you not to do this, Miss White.
Don't come any closer.
Please remain calm. We can help you.
Not one step further.
I don't know.
Try to stop me.
I don't know if it's the left stick or the right stick that I'm supposed to use to...
Stop this foolishness. You cannot truly want to die.
No, it's too late.
Okay, here we go. So are we going to get a confession out of her now?
Well done, Watson. She was not faking.
Miss White, you have no right to take your own life.
That's a
Dr.
controversial
Watson?
topic.
Did you just save me? Or worse?
What? Oh... my goodness. After directly, Hamish released the caterpillars and then pushed Martin. She advanced her affections to Albert, his son. She was the one who locked the door. Yeah? Okay. Okay, let's do it. That's what we're doing. We're taking this one. I don't know, man. I was cheating. I feel like we should have had to have stuck with the Albert thing. But so let's hang on. Was that the logical place to land? Like, should I have gotten that, or was that ridiculous and all signs were pointing to Albert? She advanced her affections. Yeah, she was like that, and that's what I thought. She was with the father, and then all of a sudden she kind of had a thing for young Albert. And so she didn't need him. I still don't so then she was just angry with him? It was just spiteful murder? Folks, I do not know.
Where are you going, Holmes? Have you been invited somewhere?
We have been invited, Watson.
We have. Where to?
To the Baker Street Irregulars' annual dinner. They sent us an invitation. It is on the table.
A dinner? How could those street urchins afford anything like that? I can't understand your interest in them, Holmes. They're dirty. They wouldn't hesitate to steal your wallet.
Watson, you should be excited. It is a secret dinner. Its location changes every year. Read the menu. Sounds mouth-watering.
All right. We, the secret police of Baker Street, invite you, Sherlock Holmes, and Dr. Watson to our annual dinner.
It's Wiggins.
Menu, entree, frozen rat head salad. Is this a joke?
Not at all. Pray continue.
Main course, sow's udder in Danny Nutcracker's way. Sounds disgusting, Holmes. Hedgehog goulash. Street turnips in homemade juice. And it goes on.
I can hear them on the stairs now.
Oh, we can't go there. We can't eat that.
Watson, you'll hurt the feelings of those poor children. We have to go.
Oh, Mr. Holmes.
It is fine, Mrs. Hudson.
Mr. Holmes!
Wiggins, Dr. Watson is getting ready. He will be delighted to join us. You don't look well, my young man. Is there something wrong? Don't tell me the dinner is cancelled.
Mr. Holmes, it's my brother Leighton. He's in a prison cell. They say he's killed 2 men. You have to help us, Mr. Holmes, 'cause I know he didn't do it.
Where is he now?
From what I've heard, they took him to the yard, and they gave him a good beating already. You know what they're like. They'll hang him. They won't look any further.
Holmes, we have to help him.
Well, and forget about the dinner. Wiggins, I'll take the case.
You're fantastic, Mr. Holmes. I'll be waiting for you at the crime scene. You'll be there, right? It's on Half Moon Street in Whitechapel.
Very well.
What if it turns out that his brother actually did do it? Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Please do all 3. That's the last time I'm going to do that. That's the last time I'm going to cheat. I feel dirty. I feel disgusting. What did I get? I kept a poisonous plant. Where is it? Did I put it in Watson's room? Seems like a bit of a... this is the first place I'm going to look. Yep, absolutely I did. Dear Watson, I hope it doesn't kill you. But it might. Do I have a single bed as well? Yeah, I do. My room's a lot nicer, though. Let's see what they said. Sensational. Oh, it's newspaper. Sensation. An exotic method of murder. The arsenal of our present-day criminals may soon be refilled with poisonous plants. A young and beautiful woman, in collaboration with her colleague at Kew Gardens, planned the terrible murder of the director, Mr. Montague Dunn. Only one detective was capable of uncovering the truth behind the tragedy that it was initially believed to be a simple heart attack. That detective's name is Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, I'm not going to do that again. I think I'm getting some of these wrong. Are you still there? She still is. Look at her. You can see her up through the... See her? I'm a peeping Tom. I know I'm getting some of them wrong, and I don't know how it's... there's the opportunity to check, but it says it may screw up the gameplay experience. Like, you might... I don't know. I guess something's going to happen at the end, based on the number of cases we got right and the number of cases we got wrong, and who knows? Who knows? But yeah, I'm not going to check anymore. Just kind of leave it the way it is. Hello, Mr. Bear. And until next time.